This is the Education Committee public hearing, and one of the very important bills on the agenda today was to look at creating a task force to continue with the work we've been doing on dyslexia over the last couple of years.
This is very important for all of us to get this through, to provide good evidence-based outcomes for children with dyslexia, to make sure that they know how talented and smart they are so that they can feel as successful as they need to be.
Really what we're all here about is just teaching kids how to read. And so we want to take the science out of the laboratories and bring it into the classrooms.
The evidence is quite clear on this when we look at the scientific literature that with evidence-informed instruction, every child can learn to read.
Good literacy instruction is good literacy instruction. What benefits students with dyslexia benefits all students.
I think what you hear today is unfortunately a story of failure in many cases for our students, and I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the voices that you hear today, because it takes an incredible amount of courage to get up in front of people and do the thing which is hardest for you, which is to read if you have dyslexia. For people who don't have dyslexia, it might be tough to recollect what it was like to learn to read. But for people with dyslexia, you remember every step of that journey.
We should be preparing our teachers to meet all student needs, all access, all ability.
Please don't let another generation of students with dyslexia be failed by the system like my grandfather and I was. Please don't wait another 60 years. Please pass Senate Bill 1067.
Dyslexia is really hard to learn about, and some people don't understand it, so they just forget about it and forget about the kids who don't know who have a hard time learning about it, and that's why we're here.
We want to make it so that not every kid has to go through being in a classroom and being pulled out all the time and having to be stared at when they can't read or something, so we're trying to help that.
This benefits everyone, and it's a better approach to learning to read.
Don't think that somebody else is going to say something. Everybody needs to say something. It takes an army.
Please support Senate Bill 1067. Thank you.